Holy crap, Trump just announced what could be a complete game changer for GLP-1 access. The proposal, Medicare patients with a BMI over 27 and some comorbidities paying just $50 a month starting in April. Everybody else, a planned Trump RX program launching January at $350, with prices potentially dropping to $250. An oral GLP-1 targeted in 2026, $650, possibly as low as $240 for Medicare patients in certain states. If these proposals go through, we're talking about dropping from over $1,000 a month to as low as $50. That's a potential 95% price reduction. But what nobody's talking about, increased access at lower prices, is incredible news. But it's also potentially the most dangerous shift that could happen if you don't understand one critical fact. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Dr. Jones, DC, holistic obesity expert. I coach thousands of patients on these GLP-1 meds every single day. And the truth is, these prices would be your entry ticket, not your destination. The medication gets you in the door, but the fasting, the low carb eating, the resistance training, that's what keeps you there forever. And I need you to really hear me on this part. Your body doesn't care what you paid. It doesn't care about the policy announcements. It cares about one thing. Is your insulin resistance fixed? Have you restored your metabolic flexibility? Can you actually burn fat when you're on the medication? Because if the answer is no, that $50 becomes $50 every single month for the rest of your life. And the second you stop, whether that's financial, whether that's side effects, whether that's just life getting in the way, your metabolism, it's still broken. The insulin resistance is still there. And in our clinic, we see patients regain weight all the time. This is why we built the Flow protocol, which is based off therapeutic long fasting to improve metabolic health, low carb eating to keep insulin levels low, and resistance training to improve muscle mass. And patients who I coach implement these interventions alongside their medications typically see lasting metabolic improvements that allow the medication to become optional instead of permanent. Now, optional to me means micro-dosing maintenance. Learn more about combining GLP-1s with real metabolic healing. Click that link in the bio, guys. We'll see you later.